think, Seb, is your question. How is this relevant to that person? You know, maybe actually, I'll go first on that because I think it's a fair point. I was just going over with the team a couple of things that we're doing because I was saying, like, well, how are we doing AI right now that it's making a difference to people's lives? And we have this thing called gov.uk, which actually when it happened several years ago was a pioneering thing. All the government information brought together on one website, gov.uk, and so you need to get a driving license, passport, any interaction with government. It was centralized in a very easy, relatively easy to use way. Better than most.
Relative,
better than most.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're about to deploy AI across that platform. So that is something that I think several million people a day use, right? So a large chunk of the population is interacting with gov.uk every single day to do all these day-to-day tasks, right? Because some people will be like, look, well, I'm currently here and I've lost my passport and my flight's in 5 hours. At the moment, that would require how many steps to figure out what you do. When we deploy the AI, it should be that you could just literally say that and boom, 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 boom. This is what we're going to do. Walk you through it, and that's going to benefit millions and millions of people every single day, right? Because that's a very practical way in my seat that I can start using this technology to help people in their day-to-day lives, not just healthcare discoveries and everything else that we're also doing.
And then we talked about education.
Yeah.
So having a tutor, so if you're trying to understand a subject, like having a phenomenal tutor on any subject, that's really pretty much there already almost. So yeah.
I was going to say, for any parent who was homeschooling during COVID and realizing what their kids needed to be helped with, that will come as an enormous relief, I think.
Yeah.
So, very, very good.
So you've got Boston Dynamics. Obviously, they've been making impressive robots for a while. I think they're, at this point, mostly owned by Hyundai. So I guess Hyundai is probably going to make robots that are humanoid and some rather interesting shapes that I wasn't anticipating, like the one that looks like has wheels and looks sort of like a kangaroo on wheels. I'm not sure what that is. Looks a little demented, frankly, but there's going to be all sorts of robots.